Good morning. Let me introduce you Empyrean Energy and its exciting portfolio in next 10 minutes. So we are listed in AM London since 2005, and our management has extensive experience in Asia, both from a geological point of view as well as from relationship point of view. Our shareholding is aligned. Management shareholding is aligned with the shareholders, and you can look at the table, in terms of the number of share out in the market, as well as where we are in terms of the market cap. We since yesterday, we redefined our strategy a little bit in 2017, and we are quite proud to show you and share with you today what we have achieved in last 24 months. So we consciously did a exploration-led exploration strategy with, and the key component of that exploration was close to existing infrastructure. We were not exposing company to Namibia or Mongolia for that matter. So what we have done is, since this redefinition of our strategy, we have discovered hydrocarbon in Indonesia, which is going to poised to become a stable asset for us going forward. And I'll share with you some information on that one. But most exciting for us is China, and that in a way underlies our relationship with Asian key stakeholders. We were awarded this highly prospective block in China, and we have done a quite remarkable technical work, and we are sitting at a very transformational potential on that, and I'll share that with you. In California, of course, we are back onto the DEX board, and we are looking at what's happening there from surface point of view. If you look at this chart here, it's showing you how active from a company of our size we will be in next 12 months. We are drilling 2 wells in our Indonesian assets. They are appraisal and exploration wells in the last quarter of this year, and that will move this asset to further up the value chain. In China, we have done all the technical work. We are poised to enter into long lead items and targeting to drill first exploration well next year in the first quarter. In California, we will keep doing some of the technical work. In Indonesia, it's critical to see when we enter this part of the world, we discover hydrocarbon in our first exploration well in April 2017. Since then, we have moved that project with our operator quite quickly. We are on to the appraisal strategy, appraisal drilling soon, and we have a POD approved by the Indonesian government. It's a remarkable timeline we have achieved from getting into the block to where we are today. In terms of the resource heights we have achieved, you can see the 2C reserves around 276, but the 3C number, which excites us, is close to 400 BCF. And our appraisal well, which I'll quickly show you in 2 slides, is targeting that 2C number to convert that into 2P and 1P. Before I leave this slide, I just want to draw your attention to our strategy. This particular block is quite close to the gas pipeline network that gets gas to Singapore and Indonesia. We are 16 kilometers from the tie point for our gas. So, and we have already signed a heads of agreement with a buyer in Singapore. So quite an achievement from an asset point of view. Here's some of the technical slide. Again, what we are doing going forward is we are drilling an appraisal well about 12 kilometers southeast of exploration well. Same rock we are chasing, and we are quite confident that this particular appraisal well will convert that large part of 3D to 1C and 2C. At the same time, there is an exploration well getting drilled in this asset. This is the target which underlies the existing shallow gas discovery. And if we are successful here, all the geological elements are in place to have this successful exploration well. That could double the resource size in this project, and that will change the game in this particular asset. So watch this space for last quarter of this particular year. China, we are particularly excited about. As I said to you, it is a testament to our deep relationship with the stakeholder in that part of the world. We were awarded this block in 2017, and you can see it's a large block almost 1,800 square kilometer, 200 southeast of Hong Kong. But look at the geological address of this block. The largest oil field in the basin, 1.4 billion barrel, is sitting along our northern boundary. More critically, 4 large discoveries had been made by CNOOC since 2010. So when we are saying that why we are excited about this transformational opportunity for a company of our size, is telling you through this geological address we have for this block. We are chasing the same reservoir. We are arguing that our prospects are charged by the same source rock and kitchen, which has given rise to these CNOOC discoveries there. Our project has been technically audited by Gephnicline, and I'll show you a table at the end. But here I just want to mention that we are chasing close to 900 million barrels of oil in place through 2 key prospects. A little bit more geology, if you like. So what I'm trying to show you here in a insert is a migration map from the established kitchen. There are 2 kitchens, one to the south, which has given rise to oil in CNOOC discoveries. And the 3D has mapped a similar size, deep, mature kitchen within our block. And that sits right in the middle of Jade and Topaz prospect. So Jade prospect, which is our first target to drill in first quarter next year, has the advantage of getting oil from 2 kitchens. One proven through CNOOC discoveries, and second proven through our technical work. The insert to the lower left there is indicating you that how prolific this basin is. It is behaving exactly like whether it is North Sea or Gulf of Mexico or Malaysia behaves, where you have first structure charged from the basin. When it is charged to the limit, it spills that oil to the next one and next one till it runs out of the juice there. What we are trying to show you here is the CNOOC discovery, which is onto the corner of our 3D there, is going to spill into Jade prospect and will ultimately spill into the Topaz prospect. That is why we are excited about it. We have taken this analysis further to reduce the geological risk. What I'm trying to show you here is a gas cloud. Those of you who are technical a little bit, you will appreciate what is being done here. The gas cloud is invariably used worldwide prolific basins where you can see the disturbance in the seismic data right over the oil trap. And that is because of the gas molecules liberating through the oil kitchen and getting entrapped into that overburden and affecting your seismic data. So what you will notice is away from that gas cloud, the seismic data is clear. Within the gas cloud, the seismic data is murdered. And that is the technique has been used in North Sea, which was in previous slide you saw by Hess in 2009, and they ended up discovering 210 million barrels of oil field. Here in Malaysia, all 7 giant fields in the deep water of Sabah Basin have a gas cloud associated with that. So that was the thesis, and we went and saw, is this a story within our portfolio? We approached CNOOC, again, the relationship part, which I'm underlining time and again. CNOOC first time showed us all their large 3D data over 4 oil discoveries, which has 155 meter of oil column. What I'm trying to show you here, I hope you can appreciate, is that all 4 oil discoveries have associated gas cloud. On the flank of that trap, you can see the clear seismic data and a gas cloud affecting your seismic signature right over the trap. So that gave us a confidence that our basin is behaving like those prolific basins, and we can reduce our exploration risk further. This is an example from some of the 4 dry wells drilled by CNOOC, close to the existing discoveries, and guess what? There is no gas cloud associated with those ones. In our block, we got 2 dry wells drilled by BP way back in 90, without the advantage of 3D and without the advantage of gas cloud study. And I'm trying to contrast that here. Both Jade and Topaz prospect has a well-defined gas cloud, whereas the dry well doesn't have any gas cloud associated with that. So that kind of fits with the thesis we have built, and it confirms our analysis there. This table, I want to leave it with you, and what I'm trying to show you there, we have a chance to discover on a P10 basis on 2 prospects, Jade and Topaz, close to 1.3 billion barrels of oil field. And we are quite excited about it. And I would like you guys to, and there is some definition of four-way deep closure, how they are geologically less risk. This is our first prospect, and there are not many four-way deep closure left in the world to drill. I can assure you that. And this is one of them. And this is the Topaz prospect. And California I will not cover at this moment. We are on booth number 9. If you want to understand, what we are doing to take this company forward, please come and see us there. And we like to think that, our strategy we set up in 2017 is already bearing fruits, and we are looking forward to sharing with you more information on that.